Happy Saturday, Cafe, which means we have a big NFL Sunday Week 7 slate tomorrow. We got two plays in this video. One of them in the 1 p.m. slate, our main video play, one unit that's also day 3 of the ladder. Actually take it to just one game in that early slate. And then since we're trying to work more into these YouTube videos, we have one of the Cafe membership extra plays for the 4 p.m. slate. So going to go through both of those. But first, got to recap how we have stayed hot in prime time. Another 2-0 prime time in Thursday Night Football. Great game, too. DK Metcalf, Chase Brown, making us wait to the second half, but pretty sweat-free for the most part, which we love to see, especially on the Cafe membership extra play. Have one every day, of course, as I've been mentioning in every video. This one, it's in the first quarter. Jonnu Smith, a touchdown on the first drive. Gainwell getting it done, and then definitely slowing down after that first quarter. And then Warren having a big game. You love to see it. Plus 100 and plus 101. So just over a 2-unit night for the Cafe. Going to add a little slide here. Nice little highlights slide, which I think we got to do with how awesome this past month has been. Prime time has been incredible at the Cafe. A 17-2 NFL primetime run on even money parlays. It's just awesome. We love the primetime games, just so much hype around them. So to be performing like this is always great. 8-0 Monday Night Football run. That's 4 straight 2-0 mini sweeps in them. We went 7-1 NFL Week 5, 5-3 NFL Week 6, and a nice 2-0 start to NFL Week 7. And hopefully we can expand on that in a big Sunday tomorrow. Also, NBA back on Tuesday. And for those of you in the Cafe membership, we're going to run the October Community Ladder Contest. We're doing each month. This one's going to be late this week. $200 and a jersey of your choice for first, 50 for second, 50 for third. Always a lot of fun. But let's get on to NFL Sunday Week 7. Like I said, this first play, a 1-unit play, and also the day 3 ladder play. We just took it to one game that you're all going to hate. I said it in the short video, but we love Saints Bears. Here we go. We got DJ Moore, 3 or more receptions, hit it in 15 straight, 37 of his last 38, which is insane. Averaged 5.7 last season. Nearly double this at home, where he's incredibly consistent. Some people in the comments that responded to the initial video we posted on Insta and TikTok are saying, oh, he's injured. He went to the hospital after last game. But DJ Moore is just a baller. I feel like he's always there for this team, and he doesn't necessarily need to make the most athletic catches. A lot of the time, they're tossing him the ball 2-3 yards off the line of scrimmage. They even run it with them sometimes. It's hard to imagine this Bears team at home in a game they should win as a favorite, not working DJ Moore into the game plan. Like I said, 15 straight. We're getting incredible odds on it. How could we not go to it? And how can we not go to our guy, Alvin Kamara? We've been taking him so much this season. 2+ receptions, hitting 32 of his last 33. The one game he missed it was that game they were getting blown out against the Seahawks earlier this season. It was like a 30-point deficit, and they benched these starters early. That's the one time he missed it. Still had 4 more receptions in 15 of his last 17, with 4, 4, and 5 in the last 3. He's hit it in all 4 career matchups against the Bears. Just an incredibly consistent one. Kendre Miller also showing up for the Saints team as RB2, which just means I think they continue to work Kamara into the passing game even more. Other side of the ball, DeAndre Swift, 25+ rushing yards, had in 18 of his last 9 with 30 or more in all 18 of those, averaging 59, coming off that game with 108 in prime time. Rush attempts line is 13.5. We're asking for 25 yards here. The Saints run defense, very mediocre. They were bottom 5 or 10 last year. I think they're 17th or 18 this year. 13.5 rushes at home. Should be able to get 25. Been great this season. I think that continues to be the case. Bears also a slight favorite in this one. So if they do go ahead, could be more reason for them to be running it with DeAndre Swift for 25 yards. And then finally, I know we're going back to him. Olamide Zaccheaus, 5+ receiving yards. He's hit in every game this season, 16 of his last 17, 21, 41, and 24 in the last 3 weeks. Actually has the second highest target share on this team and had the most targets last week in primetime against the Commanders, and got this on the first catch of the game. He had a 10-yard catch to start the game, and he's averaging 8.9 yards per reception. The Bears just aren't that deep at receiver. They have Rome Odunze, DJ Moore, Zaccheaus. After that, you guys got guys like Cole Kmet and DeAndre Swift, who are good for like a catch a game. These guys just have to stay involved. Caleb Williams completion line, I think, at 20.5. And we think DJ Moore and Zaccheaus both catch some of those. And there it is at -105. I know we typically go for plus 100, but really love this together. You could add DJ Moore for 15+ receiving yards if you really wanted to get it to plus 100, but we like this. And people are going to ask, why stick to the Saints-Bears game? We like it because it's two bad defenses up against each other, and neither team really has that many offensive options. So it basically forces all of these guys to be involved, and we think they continue to be very involved, and we're not asking much from any of them. Really love this 2 pull through. Like I said, always one unit, and then it's also day 3 of the ladder. We can hopefully get that rolling. And speaking of the ladder, big shout out once again to Calling Our Shot. He's on day 10 tomorrow, which is going to be really exciting. We started the cafe because we saw Calling Our Shot in like January 2023 doing the ladder. It looked like a lot of fun. We were making content at the time. We were doing so much sports betting on the side. We're like, this would be a good thing to make an account around. We launched the cafe within 2 weeks. I think we got to day 6 and suddenly had like 50,000 followers and just decided to go all in from there. 2.5 years later, it's been an incredible journey. Don't know if we'd be doing it if we didn't see him posting that. So the day 10 journey is awesome. Wishing him so much luck. And here's the rest of the game plan for NFL Sunday. As always, we do 4 plays. We've got one in the early morning game in London. We've got this play in 1 p.m. And then we have a 4 p.m. one that I'm about to go through. And then we'll send another one out for Sunday night. Also a plus 1,000 long shot, a 2-leg TD score play. So there's the play I just went through. Now we're going to take it to this 4 p.m. slate play that I like a lot. We're taking it to a great game for 3 of the legs. 2 bad defenses, especially pass defenses. Cowboys, Commanders. We got CeeDee Lamb for 40-plus receiving yards. I put some basic stats on there. Before the injury, he hit it in 24 of his last 25, averaged 79.6 last season, basically double this. Commanders ranked 23rd against the pass. He's looked ready to go for a while. It was a sprained ankle about a month ago. I feel like he wanted to play last week. He's been practicing throughout this week. Everything I've read seems like he's very ready to go. Should come out with a lot of energy against this secondary. Should definitely be able to get 40. And then we're going to Jaden Daniels for 1+ passing touchdown and 175+ passing yards. He's had the touchdown in 13 of his last 14, all 4 this season. 3 passing touchdowns last week. Also, he's had the yards in 16 of his last 17, 190 yards. In all 16 of those, averaging just about 220 this season with 200 or more in all 4 games that he's played. And most importantly, the Cowboys are ranked 32nd against the pass. They are last against the pass, and the over-under in this game is 54.5, which means there should be a lot of offense. The ball moving up and down the field, a lot of passing, which means a lot of possessions, and it's hard to imagine if you're going to get anywhere near 50-plus points that these 2 guys, Jaden Daniels and CeeDee Lamb, aren't very involved with that. And then finally, we're going to another really nice game in that 4 p.m. slate. Colts, Chargers with Ladd McConkey. 4 more receptions. He's had it in 13 of his last 14. Actually hit it in 10 of 11 career games at home. He had 7 receptions last week, including a massive game-winning play. And the Colts ranked 22nd against the pass this season after being 26th last season. And Justin Herbert's completion line, 24.5. That's insane. 24.5. They also don't really have too much consistency yet at running back with Hampton getting injured. All the more reason they lean into that passing game, which is why I think we see his completions line at 24.5. Over under in this one, 48.5 as well. So we think there's a lot of offense, and it's hard to imagine Ladd McConkey not being involved for 4+ receptions. We're deciding between 40+ yards, 4 receptions. We think he gets both. So there is that play as well. Minus 111. Sometimes we'll go a little lower on the extra plays, but love it. I mean, it's hard to see who messes that up. And there's the 2 plays we just went through. The minus 105, 1 p.m. slate play in that Saints-Bears game. That'll also be a ladder. And then the extra play for the 4 p.m. slate. Hopefully, we can have a massive NFL Sunday. Hope you're all having a great fall weekend. And I'll talk to you guys later.